Hi everyone, I'm Cordelia, I'm a pianist, and this is a continuation of my series How to Practice in 20 Minutes. Some of you who have been diligently watching all my videos will know that we moved house and we've been doing a massive renovation, which meant that I had no piano studio for a while. I did have my upright, but my Gram was in storage. So I didn't really feel like doing practice videos too much during that period. But now we have finished the piano studio and I'm feeling up to doing some more practice videos. So today I'm going to talk about how to practice big jumps when you've got fast jumps and you just keep landing in the wrong place. I'm going to use two examples from music that I'm practicing right now for concerts. Firstly, the Schumann Fantasy, which is a famous example of absolutely crazy jumps right at the end of the second movement. You've got jumps in both hands, it's really fast, and it's just infamous, this passage. Also Rachmaninov Paganini variations, where there's a really good little passage that I can demonstrate. This part in the right hand where it's really huge leaps, and it's also very fast, of course. So the idea of this mini video series is to give you some of the practice strategies I use to be really efficient in my practice, ways that you can really make a big difference in a short period of time, such as 20 minutes, if that's all you've got. Of course, there's also a place for just playing around with the music and exploring and taking that time. You do need to do that as well for interpretative development and to really gel with the piece of music. But for specific technical difficulties, I highly recommend making yourself a specific goal and achieving it. Okay, I should probably take my ring off. I'll break that. So the trick with big jumps like this comes down to two main things, I think. Firstly, you have to teach your hands exactly what the right distance is to jump. So it's not just luck or guessing. It really is measured out. And secondly, to make it so secure that when you speed it up, it still can't go wrong. So firstly, to get the distance that you need to jump, quite a good trick that I use is to add an octave. So this is the normal version. Okay, that's what Schumann wrote, but faster. And what I would practice is octave, which really helps to lay out the distance that you're travelling each time. It's just much more centred that way than just the fifth finger, which is really quite tricky to land. I have practiced that quite a lot, so I can kind of do it. But I find it a lot easier with the added octave. And then you can start speeding up until it's at the right speed. So that's the first trick to practice. The second thing is to practice it blind. I feel like I never stop talking about this, but blind practice is your friend. It seems a bit mad at the beginning, but you will find it makes such a huge difference. So once you've practiced the distance, I would be doing a lot eyes shut. That sometimes I need to kind of just pause to make sure I'm in the right place. That's fine. The most important thing is to get the right place. So if you have to pause, take your time, find it, feel. Until it comes to a point when you can play the whole way through. I mean, this is like, I don't know, 30 bars of mad jumps. So it takes a little while. You might not do the whole thing in your 20 minutes, but if you do what I've shown you, it's going to make a massive difference. Okay, so the left hand is awkward as well, but that's a separate issue, which, you know, maybe another video. That's more of a rotation issue. This one is what we're going to think about now. So it's the top two which are the issue. So, following my own advice, let's do octaves. And then blind. It's quite tricky. To mention is to try and stay close to the keys, low as you can. So no jumping like this, because that's just wasting energy and wasting time. So I'm hardly leaving the keys at all.